Very good. That young lady is from Mount Storm, West Virginia. Okay. So she's traveling with us here tonight. Of course, I guess, did we designate if we are the home team or not?
I'm not sure.
We'll have to wait and see who makes the first
bucket.
We'll
find out, that's right.
We'll have to see who makes the first bucket. So, okay, like I said, we had a little bit of technical difficulty here, but we are up and rolling here, Ethan, and good to go. We had a nice trip over, and like I said, we appreciate all our listeners and their patience as we work through. You know, sometimes, I mean, the technology is a beautiful thing. Sometimes when it doesn't work, though, it's very frustrating.
Not so much, yeah.
And we were able to get things underway, and Nick Walters is rolling now and getting our starting lineups, and we will give you those starting lineups right now. So for the Union Tigers, who are coming to town here tonight, and they have their black jerseys on with red numerals, black trunks with red down the pipes and white trim. The Wildcats, P.City, they are in white jerseys with white trunks and green stripes down the pipes and green numerals on their jerseys. Coach Travis Liller has his team wound up and ready to go here tonight. They got their first victory in double-digit years. Right. We were talking about that against Tigers Valley. Yeah. Now, Ethan, you and I had a little bit of a discussion on this. If you remember, we talked about how teams can peak and peak at the right time.
Exactly.
And I got to tell you, folks, I do feel in my heart of hearts that this Union boys basketball squad here is peaking. They had a coaching change this year. Right. New flag, new boss. Yep. You know, new philosophy, new outlook on things. We do have a lot of familiar faces in that Union squad. Let's run down that real quick. First of all, off the bench, Trevor Kitzmiller, Jonathan Collette, Ryan Costner, Blaine Sisler, Dalton Lowe. Starters for UEC, number 10, Superfly, Clayton Burdock. And you'll see why we call him Superfly. Number 5, Trenton Reed. Number 15, Micah Kreitz. Number 24, little Brock Lesnar, Jordan Toole. And you'll see, look at him now. Look at that mug on that kid, number 24. It looks like Brock Lesnar. And number 20, Colton Reed. Okay, for P.City, off the bench, Marcus Allen, Anthony Newman, Matt Saxon, and Trey Slider. Starting for them, Hayden Heiser, Eric Weber, Ryan Cross, Aaron Heasley, and Seth Borer. It looks like we're ready to tip this one off. So we'll send it over to our play-by-play announcer tonight. Ethan George, take it away, Big E.
All right, we have both teams coming out here on the court to tip this championship ball game here in Clarksburg, West Virginia. It looks like we will have number 11, Aaron Heasley, and number 15 for the Tigers, Micah Kreitz, tipping this one off. Here's the tip, and it will be P.City basketball to start out this game.
Now, I believe if history repeats itself, and we Union fans hope it doesn't, they lost a heartbreaker by 2 to P.City earlier this season.
All right, here's Hayden Heiser, toss over, back over to Heiser, and it's going to get tipped right there to start off the game by, I believe that's Superfly.
Superfly Burdock. I love
right,
it. The Superfly, number 10. And if you notice 24, who does he look like right there? Doesn't he look a little bit? He looks like a little Brock Lesnar.
I can see it, no doubt.
Yes, indeed.
All right, here's Heiser once again for the Wildcats. Toss over to Cross, back over to Heiser.
He's getting ready for WrestleMania.
Throws over to Heasley. Inside pass here to number 4, Weber. Heiser working the perimeter here for the Cats. Heiser throws over. Inside now to number 11, Heasley. Toss back out to Heiser.
P.City patient on their passing.
No doubt.
But that Union defense putting up a picture-perfect 3-2 defense here. Won't let them in.
All right, Heiser back over to Cross.
Union giving them looks from the perimeter, but P.City not ready to take that shot yet.
Want something inside here to start out the game. All right, Heiser drives in here for the Cats. Toss over to number 4, Eric Weber, but that will go out of bounds, and it will be a turnover.
Gee whiz. Minute and a half worth of passing for nothing.
Yeah, no doubt.
All that work for nothing. It's like waxing a car, then a bird flies over.
All right, here's Burdock for the Tigers. Drives inside, puts one up, and it is in. All right, inbound by Heiser.
Superfly. He's a senior. I don't have to give somebody else that Superfly moniker next year.
There you go. Right here's Cross, and it almost gets stolen there by Burdock again.
Yeah, he's going to get called with that reach-in foul. But, man, what a break on the ball.
No doubt.
And, his sister, they both wear the same jersey numbers, and they play a lot alike.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying for sure.
I see his sister all-time leading scorer at Union. I have to double-check that. I know she got over 2,000.
Right. All right, here's Heiser with the basketball for the Cats. Toss over to Ryan Cross on the outside, getting pressure on there by number 5 for Union. And a loose ball picked back up by Heasley. Heasley drives in, puts one up, and it is in. All right, and here comes Burdock for the Tigers once again.
2-2 early in this matchup, 5:42 in the first.
Toss over to Reed, and then in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound by P.City. All right, here is Heiser making his way across the court, drives in, lobs it up to number 24, and he puts that in. Who was that? Number 24? Bohr. All right, once again, we have Burdock making his way across the court here.
Division II championship game underway. Lesnar with the 3.
Tool, no good. Have a whistle here.
And number 4 going after that rebound, Weber.
It will be Union basketball. Toss over here to Burdock. Pulls the trigger on a 3. No good. Rebound by Heiser. All right. Heiser for the Wildcats, taking his time here, coming across court. Throws over to Heasley. Then gets the shot blocked there by Burdock. All right, number 5 pulls the trigger on a 3. Ryan Cross, and it will not fall in. Rebound by Colton Reed for Union. But it will go out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover.
Yeah, well, no, that's going to go to P.City. So, but I thought that Colton Reed had the ball, which apparently he did.
It looked like it.
Yeah, so anyhow, it'll be P.City ball.
All right, here is Bohr. Toss over in the corner to Heasley. Working the perimeter once again. Bohr takes a long 2. No, it is good.
Wow, how many times did that thing bounce?
I thought it was going out for sure.
All right, here we go.
All right, here's number 20. Puts one up. No good for Union. Rebound by number 1, Heiser. Heiser, once again, making his way across court for the Wildcats of P.City. Toss over to Ryan Cross. Inside now to number 4, Weber. He puts it up, and it is in for P.City as well.
And Coach Liller calls a timeout, a full timeout. He wants to talk about it. P.City so far setting the pace of this game up 8-2, but now Union has had their looks from three-point land, and Burdock driving inside on their first play was able to get their lone bucket here tonight. But so far, and this is a championship game.
Yeah, it's the big one.
It is, and I tell you what, it makes your stomach feel a little weird. Kind of like when you was climbing the rope at gym class. It kind of gives you that weird feeling. So here we go. Hey, what is this? A little Ozzy Osbourne? Gee whiz, we came to the right place. We came to the right place, man. There's nothing like basketball and rock and roll. Yeah, nothing like Ozzy and little hoops action.
All right, inbound here to Burdock for the Tigers.
All my troubles have gone away.
Toss over to Toll. Toll now going to drive in, steps out, tosses it out to number 15. Kreitz pulled the trigger on a 3. No good. Rebound by Kaiser.
And so far, P.City is out rebounding Union.
All right,
3 ball in the air.
It's number 3, Trey Steiter in the game.
Colton Reed
puts one up, no good.
And he's going to get called with the offensive foul. And number 3, Slider was there. He had planted his feet. And that's going to go against Colton Reed. That's his first, team second. All right, here we go.
Here is Heiser.
It's a nice perspective here where we're doing a game, isn't it?
It is very nice. Could get used to this.
Yeah.
Toss over here to Slider, then over to Heasley. Heasley, bad pass, gets stolen away by Burdock. Burdock on the break, puts one up, and it is in.
Burdock, the lone scorer for Union here so far, 8-4.
8-4. All right, Heiser, toss over to Heasley. Heasley in the corner for Slider. Back to Heasley. Slider throws one out of bounds. Not on the same page there with his teammate. It'll be a turnover.
Shucking when he should have been jiving.
I guess so. Union basketball.
Okay, I know folks were having a little bit of volume issues down there, but I think we're getting that worked out. And thank you to Jill Burdock for being our ears down in the stands. We do appreciate it. And we'll keep working on it.
All right, Toole pulls the trigger on a three, and he sinks it for the Tigers.
I like it. Jordan Toole, give him the three. It's a 1-point game.
Yes, it is. Just
How many
like that.
times have we seen this so far this season?
I'm sure it won't go away either. All right, here's Slider. Toss over to Heasley. Back to Heasley in the corner. Then to Slider. Throws inside. Bad pass again by P.City. Here is number 5, Reed, making his way across the court. Toss over to Burdock. Pulls the trigger on the three. No good. Goes out of bounds on the rebound attempt.
It'll be Union ball, and the cheerleader made a catch.
That's right. How many times do you see that?
Once in a while.
Once in a while.
Not very. Not very often. Okay, so Union will inbound under their own net.
Reed tosses it into Burdock. Burdock working the perimeter. Toss over to Toole.
Remind me, we got a couple sick fans we need to give shouts out to here
Yes,
tonight,
we
too.
do.
One you know and one you don't know.
Okay, here is Reed. Back to Burdock. Burdock pulls the long three off his mark
iron.
there. Rebound, though, by the Tigers.
Kreitz gets a nice rebound right there. Micah Kreitz.
All right, Colton Reed with the ball. Toss over to Trenton Reed. He pulls the trigger. Was that a three?
That's a three.
That is a
Count
three.
That's a three, and
right.
Union takes the lead, 10-8.
2-point advantage here for the Tigers. Okay,
Minute
here,
26 to go in the first.
Heiser tosses it over to Saxon in the game now. Saxon takes the three himself, and it is in and out, no good. Out of bounds. See what they call it here. Union basketball,
They're going to say Tiger basketball. Yeah. Yeah. Travis Andrew coming at you live here from Clarksburg, West Virginia with Ethan George.
That's right.
And little Nicky Walters down on camera.
Yeah.
Little
All
Nicky.
the way over there.
All the way over there. We got a new 50-foot cable, so
It works. Here's a Burdock toss over to number 15. Micah Kreitz pulls the trigger, no good.
and stepping out of bounds. And I was just about to say that the Wildcats on the rebounding, out-rebounding the Tigers here so far, but stepping out of bounds was number 3. That was Slider on that.
That was. All right.
Negating the nice rebound.
Burdock inbound pass here to Reed. Loses the basketball, but he will. No, he's going to call jump ball now.
And it's going to go to Union on the alternating possession.
All the refs says it will stay with Union.
54.85. Is that what that is?
I think so.
We have a score clock, issue here.
All right, inbound here by the Tigers, trying to get the ball in. Into number 20, puts it up. Colton Reed right under the basket.
That's 5 on the night there for Colton Reed. And I've never seen a score clock go to hundredths of a second.
Have now, I guess.
Tenths, but not hundredths.
Heiser toss over to Heasley. Heasley getting trapped there by the Union defense.
36 seconds.
Back over to Saxon. Tosses it over to Heiser. Heiser trying to drive in here, hits a wall, then out to Heasley. Pulls, no, doesn't pull the trigger.
I thought he walked with that.
It looked like it. Stolen.
Union almost gets a steal.
Back with P.City, and he will walk with that basketball.
19.93 on the clock. We shouldn't joke around.
It. Well, I guess.
First time for everything.
I guess so.
18 seconds. Here comes Burdock.
Burdock, the ball handler here. He's going to drive in, tosses it over to number 15, Kreitz. Back to Burdock, drives under the baseline, puts it up, no good.
That's kind of a move that his sister's famous for.
It looks like it. All right, here's Heiser with 1 second left, pulls the trigger on a 3, no good.
No good, and we've got one in the books, folks. And our score with 1 quarter down, it is Union 12, P.City 8. You're listening to high school basketball on WVXS.